Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Know it's been a little bit of time, but we are back with a Archipelago Additions update. So before we get started, I just wanted to show that how to get Gronkle iron. So, well, the Gronkle just flew away, but since the Rumble Horn is a model based off of the Gronkle, or like, I don't know how to describe it any better, but I think you guys understand what I mean. But if I feed this guy, oh, so I actually did not mean to get on top of you, but as you saw, I fed the diorite, and then I get raw Gronkle iron. And with the raw Gronkle iron, I'm pretty sure, where is it? Where is it? Is it this? No. Because you find all of these. Wait, where did it go? But you can make stuff with it. And as for items, they've added new food sources and stuff. Very interesting that, yeah. So each dragon now is going to have its own requirements to be tamed, which we'll go on to after we complete kind of the visual stuff, and then we can go on to their website and then look at that a little bit. So yeah, so we have different what are these called? Spears. It's literally written right there. So we have spears. I wish they were like 3D'd. I don't know, but I think it's really cool. But yeah, so that's how you get Gronkle iron. But let's get started. So just behind us, we have Johan's ship. Trader Johan, where are you? King, where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, so we can trade runes to get different egg crates. So let's get ourselves some runes. Get 64. Let's get a mystery class. And then let's also get a title. So how does this work? Let's see. Okay, dazzling display. Break it to open. I don't know if this is gonna work if I'm in creative. Wait, let me place it. Oh, wow, that was, wow, impeccable spelling. Aha. Thunder Flightmare. Hold on. I didn't know. Since when do these guys have eggs? Would you look at that? Isn't that so cool? Alright, so that's one way to get dragons. Okay, so I actually did not know that they had spawn eggs. So if I look at... Oh, okay. So it's not, you can't just find it, it looks like. But I believe if I were to... Actually, no, that's too much work. But yeah, so that's Trader Johan, and then this is like an egg crate. I don't know if you break it. Unlock with a snow wraith tooth. Oh, okay. So you use a snow wraith tooth and you mine it, I assume. Okay, moving on. We're gonna look at the structures. So starting off, let's go the Whispering Death. So if you guys haven't seen all of these dragons previously, I did make a video with all of them already. So here we have the Screaming Death's nest. So this one's a little exposed. But yeah, I'm a little sad that there's no, what is it? Whispering Deaths around the Screaming Death. And then, I don't know what you do with this block, but it's literally just called Whispering Death Nest. I don't know. Okay, let's continue. Let's go to Whispering Death. We'll work ourselves backwards. Forest Nest. So this isn't a dragon's nest, it's a hunter's nest. So they have a ton of gold and stuff in here. Blue, red, or, whoa, my English is not here today. Ooh, would you look at this? Wait, how did they do that? Oh, oh, sorry. Wait, hold on. Okay. Okay. Wait, I want to know how they put those on the wall. Oh well. That's their little nest, I guess. And I'm not sure if I spelt everything correctly. I doubt I did. Next is the Flightmare Cam. So I believe it was... Oh look, a snap chapel. This is one of my favorite dragons right here. The 4 heads. But yeah, so this is the Flightmare Cam. Here's a Flightmare. Hello, lovely. Little pink one. So they did change the Flightmare's base dragon, I'm pretty sure. What are the keys to attack? Let me quickly check. Land. Bro. How does this look? Wait, this Loki looks crazy with my skin. I love this. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. So I've just changed the keybinds to make it easier for me. What is that? A bone napper? Yeah. You're quite quick. I'm assuming you're going to be the light fury. I think. Charge and boom. Yeah, that looks like the light fairy. Meaning I should be able to use my second ability. Or not. Oh. I think we are invisible. Look at the top. Yeah, we are. What's going on? Why is like half of your... Oh, okay, there we go. But yeah, so that's the Flightmare. What a cool looking dragon. I can't wait till they drop... What is it called? Not Isle of Berk. The next one. What is it called? I don't know. Okay, let's go. Hello. Thank you. Okay, so once we're here, so this is the Grovewing temple. I don't really know what you do in here. I won't lie. I really won't lie. Aha! How's it so dark? Hello? Other wither skeletons. Okay, so the Grovewing, I don't know if this feature is in yet, but you should be able to... Where is it? Here's a Grovewing egg. Pot of changing wing acid. So if I get acid, changing wing acid, and then let me just quickly kill these guys. Okay, wait. I just found, yeah. So this is what you do. You use limestone, sandstone, raw, and then you get your Gronkle iron, and then you can, wait. And then you can use the Gronkle iron to make a sword, which you can then use to put Thor's ore, and then you can get reinforced. So this is the strongest sword. Literally 2 shots. Hello. You're hello. Thank you. There's one more. Okay, now that we've done that, we can hop into survival. And if we use this to break this, we get a ancient Grovewing egg. Will hatch after a well, tame dragon as soon as possible. Ah. Which one's the Grovewing again? I cannot recall, I won't lie. You know what? We're gonna... What am I? Oh, I'm not in creative, that's why. That's why. Needed some torches. Garage. There we go. Oh, this is the Grovewing. But I think the Grovewing was that... This is a baby? You're quite large already, aren't ya? Yeah, you just sit in your little... Hello? Okay, yes. There. Go into the out. Sitting. Okay. You just exist in this cave. This is now your cave. Okay, next. Wolfang nest. Quick, just look at. Here it is. No, they broke their paintings. Oh no, item frames, never mind. Here's the Wolfang nest. I don't know if they added different variants, but really cool. Hello, are you stuck? Are you stuck? There you go. Okay, next. We have Sentinel nest. Where is it? Oh, well, it's right here, but there is no Sentinel. Well, there was a Sentinel when I was finding these locations. But yeah, it literally just stands on a big rock. Is there anything in it? Oh, fern. How interesting. Okay. Let's keep going, let's keep going. Big ship. Yeah, no, I wasn't playing. It's a big ship. So these ships actually have dragons on them, which I think is so cool. They're singe tails. Lock, isn't that so cool? And then they do have a yes, over here. What type of loot can you expect? Ooh. Yeah, no, they added so much stuff. Oh, look at that! You could low-key make so much bank. Hold on, wait. Are these two and you two the exact same? Low-key, high-key? The Zippo bag? A Night Fury? Hello. You know what? Would you like to fight them? You can sink this ship if you would like to. Okay, be free, my king, be free. What are you? A Sandwraith? Yeah. Change ring? I think? Yeah? Okay, a storm brusher or something? Is this V-Guy's cabin? Oh! Hello. I didn't know there was a chief. Yeah, okay. And then the egg thing, and then, yeah. Wow. How lovely. I'd low-key make this into a base, like each thing a different thing. Low-key, yeah. What are these? What? That's... Oh, okay, it's trampers. Okay, yeah. So Loki, high-key a challenge, I would assume. I'm not sure if the Singe Tails bite you. I would assume they do. Would you look at that? I actually don't know what happens when you give... I think blue or... No, red, no. Blue is dangerous, I think. And then the red is like the cure to the blue. Something like that. And then I believe that's the last one. Let me just make sure. Yes, okay. So the Red Death. So although not the full extent of the Red Death, we have a Pygmy Death. So normally quite a few dragons will be around here. So here we have two bone nappers. We have a deadly natter. Is there any others? Yeah, quite a few. Because of that whole like Red Death mentality where it needs to be fed because it's lazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so coming here, we should find a Pygmy Death. Look at you. You low-key match my vibe. Come, let's go. Eh. You're low-key a little large. How do you expect... Oh, wait. My bad. Okay, let's try first ability. Fire breath. Are you a deadly nada? Oh, no? Oh, we're being attacked. We're being attacked. What's your second ability? Do you have... Oh, you're a monstrous nightmare, are you? Okay. Let's take a quick look at you. Sit, sit, sit! Thank you. Well, this fire thing is not ideal, but we'll still look. I like it. The Loki just made it small, which I think is Loki not bad at all. And then I have a little surprise. So they added these new things called companions. So it's a person and a dragon. So let me quickly get the spawn command for it. Okay, so they've added a few companions, which also can be found naturally, apparently, which I find a little strange, but yeah. So if we do this, so here's a spawn command for one of them, we get this person with smothering. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, you can ride with them, you'll ride behind them, and as you can see, they have like, I don't know, I think it's so cool though. Lock, isn't that so cool? I don't know why, I just find that so cool. But I took it upon myself to make my own companion. We'll just go up here. So I used the base model. It's low-key not that hard. It's not hard, but I will say if you're trying to change the whole dragon, it low-key do be taking a little bit of time. Ah, a village. How lovely. How lovely. Okay, so let's put my person over here. So let me just quickly get the command and we'll be right back. Okay, hopefully this works. I low-key didn't test it, but I used the Toothless and Hiccup. Aha, it worked. Come. Okay. So if we take a look, we have myself without all like my particles and everything. I low-key didn't put a lot of effort into it. I literally just went over the whole model with purple. Like an oak, what is it called? Opacity purple? Like you can see here, where you can still see the original under. But like when you make them sit, isn't that so cool? I think that's so cool. Oh, I meant to remove that hair, but it's whatever. I was just testing it out to see if it works for a future project I'm working on. And skadoosh. Your blast impact is low-key nothing. But yeah, so that's kind of most of the content they've added. So they've added quite a few... Hello? They've added quite a few new food elements. Each dragon now has their own taming stuff. I just think that's so cool. And I think that's it. And they added different new drops for dragons as well, I believe. They added this thing, which is what are those useless villagers called again? Is it a newt? I forget what it's called. The green villager. Yeah. So they've added quite a few things. So we're actually going to check out what they added and why it's relevant and all of that right now. So be right back off of Minecraft. Right now. Okay, so this is the wiki. This is what it looks like. What is going on with my English? So we have a picture of, I believe these are all of the dragons. I think. Yeah. Or maybe these are all of the Archipelago dragons. I think that might be right, yeah. But anywho, so when you go here, you'll find your installation, non-dragon features, who is who. So that's your people and dragons. So let's go to dragons and non-dragon features. So once you're in dragons, you'll see that you have each dragon separated by class. So let's, for example, go to Pygmy Death. So upon clicking, you'll find a picture of it. Then you get its stats. I'm not sure if it's, yeah, Nightmare Base. So then it gives you the stats, 300 health, 150 hearts. Just want to check, is it Sharp class or is it Stoker? Yes, Stoker. Are you also, oh no, okay, so they actually do now have different Hello? They have different, what is it called? Um, God, I'm losing my words. Different stats. So on here, we'll see the, here, the breeding fruit and the breeding food and the taming food. So yeah, and then additional requirements, and then what it drops, and then the variants, and then the spawn commands for each variant. And then it will also say where it will spawn. I'll just highlight that again. This looks like that dragon from, yeah, the purple death from, what is that game called? Isle of Berk? So over here, it'll tell you where this layer can spawn, which is where you'll find the dragon. What else? Yeah, so that's really it for the dragon side. And here are your dragon rider companions. So let's go Hiccup and Toothless. So this is what they look like. Gift item rune. Hello. Oh. Well, these are items. And then it doesn't look like you can tame this one. Oh, befriending. Okay, so you gift them runes to befriend them. Okay. So yeah, isn't that so cool though? Like, that's low-key my highlight of this update, I won't lie. And then for non-dragon features, you have armor, blocks, banners, and paintings, dragon-dropped items, shields, weapons, and other items, and more. Just take a quick look at banners, dragon drops, and weapons. So banners, they've added new banners, it looks like, and then this is how you get each banner. Is that the Mona Lisa? Is that the Starry Night? I don't know what this one presents. Okay. And you can put it on, what are these called again? Aren't these called banners as well? Isn't that so cool? I love Minecraft mods. It just lets you like live out your childhood. And then here are dragon drops. These are all the scales. And then you can use them apparently for brewing. Huh. What an interesting little nugget. So yeah, so these are all of the drops, and then obviously you guys can find this wiki here. If I remember, I'll put it into the description, but if not, that's how you get to the wiki. And then weapons. And yeah, that's likely about it for the update. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all on the next adventure. Peace!